So you lost a bet, huh?
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah. So obviously there was a big kind of storyline over the summer of who would be the other safety. You saw the lion's share of the work there. At one point, Gus Bradley said, the guy who's going to win is the one who earns the trust from the other DBs around him. So what, in your eyes, what has been the biggest leap for you to really earn everybody's trust and grab hold of that other safety spot?
Like I said, I mean, I feel like the more you do something, the more comfortable you get, the more your ability shows, and you're able to go out there less thinking, more just being able to go out there and do. At the end of the day, I have a great skill set, great ability. At the end of the day, like I said, reps bring comfortability, and comfortability brings confidence. And at the end of the day, that's what's been going so far.
James?
Nick, a bit off the wall, but can you explain? I know you probably talked about this before, but can you explain the mouthpiece and the helmet, the extra one? And I don't know, are you superstitious at all, or where'd it come from?
Nah, I just wear it. I've had it since college. College, I put it in my helmet, and I was like, shoot, I can mix it up, wear different colors, and this, that, and the third. It's just a little, something distinct to put in the uniform and everything. Because sometimes, my parents are here. Somebody who doesn't really know football, it's like, oh, just track the kid with the mouthpiece in the top of his helmet, and that's who you're looking at.
And then on a more serious note, what does it mean to, again, just grow into your role, but also learn from other guys? I know Julian was saying, you've been playing really well. Kenny, when he was healthy and talking to us, he was saying you're playing really well, but to just know that those guys have done it and now they're expecting you to do it over and over again as well at a high level.
It's just the standard we set in the room, just playing fast, playing physical, getting the ball out, making plays, communicating. And, they set a great example, and it's just falling in line and making sure that you're doing your job and trying to, do your best. And, coaches always say, we don't ask you to be Superman, just do your best out there. And, if your best, is good enough, that's what we'll take. So just, you don't want to let your guys down. You want to go out there and play for your guys and have fun and end up winning football games.
Stephen?
These candy stripes are killing me, man. That's hilarious. But so first of all, second of all, look, I know you want to just go out there and execute and do your job, but there's something to be said like for making game-changing plays. Just what do you think is the impact of those kinds of things, and is that something you think you have a knack for?
Oh yeah, I've always felt like I had a knack for the football. I had a knack for just making plays, timely plays when they need to be made. Like I said, God gave me a great skill set, great ability, and couple that with good work ethic and great coaching and great teammates around you. It allows you to go out there and play free and go out there and they give you the confidence to go out there and take chances and make plays when you need to make plays. And at the end of the day, it's been something I've done since I started playing in high school. Just going out there, trying to make plays, trying to help the team win. At the end of the day.
I mean, I assume you don't get to this level unless you have a lot of confidence, obviously. But when you actually get the opportunity and you make good on it, do you need that boost? Maybe sometimes that confirmation, I guess. I don't know. Or are you somebody who it doesn't matter? I don't know.
I mean, you always want to see your hard work come to fruition. At the end of the day, the film study, the working out, the taking care of the body, you want to see it, come to fruition on game day. So, it's always good to, be able to see that, your work is, reaping the benefit, of making impact and game changing plays on game day.
I appreciate it.
Chap?
Nick, you've got a unique view from the back end of the defense, and you're involved in the run defense with everything. What have you seen has been the big difference over the first game and a half, he struggled against the run as a team, but you really tightened things up. What have you seen as a difference?
At the end of the day, we just gotta, hold each other accountable. We gotta do our job. Everybody gotta do their individual piece. Hold your gap, hold your leverage, set the edge, and all that. So at the end of the day, everybody just gotta focus on doing their job. Playing with high effort, high intensity, and you'll get the results you want. So I mean, at the end of the day, the season's just starting. Everybody trying to feel their way out and feel, how things are going. So. The more comfortable we get, the more, we play in the scheme and everything will continue to get better and better.
Inside the defense, you guys, your confidence never wavered after the first game and a half against the run?
No, I mean, we know the standard. We know the guys we have in that room. We have in front, in the linebacking core and in the back end. So at the end of the day, the confidence has never wavered. It's just, being able to go out there, be consistent, be disciplined, doing your job and executing at a high level on game day.
One last question. You've been piling at the tackles. When you look at EJ Speed, I mean, 8 straight games of double digits. It ties the NFL record back to 1987. What do you see with EJ?
Just a high energy, high intensity, fast, physical linebacker. Somebody who's going to, go out there and make plays, athletic, can run. It's great to play alongside him. I've learned a lot from him, in a little bit of time, I've sat down there in the box with him. So, it's good to see him, someone I laugh and joke with in the locker room all the time, go out there and, be able to fly around, make plays and play at a high level.
Thank
Then
you.
our last question from Joel.
Nick, you guys have had a couple of guys now in a row who were good at scrambling out of pressure in the pocket and kind of creating on the run. How difficult is it to keep coverage when someone's, spinning out and getting out on the edge to create pet throws?
I mean, everybody, coaches always say everybody has something dirty about their job. And, when the quarterback scrambles, we have to be responsible for plastering and making sure that we don't leave receivers, wide open down the field. So, at the end of the day, all we can do is control what you can control. Do your job at a high level, make sure the receivers are covered, and, continue to just play with high energy and high effort.